like it or not, here we come. Here is your Yo Bro Show, whether you like it or not, coming to you live from the tiny House of Rock in beautiful and historic Old Hickory Village, right outside of Nash Vegas, Music City, USA. I am your humble host, and I've gone back to my other camera, and now I don't feel like it's bright enough. I've been playing around trying to figure out. Apparently, according to all of the blogs and stuff I've been reading, I've been overloading my poor 5-year-old iMac. And that's why it's a little glitchy, because I'm giving it too much good stuff to try to process. So I'm back to the doing thing. I'm not in 1080p today. We're in 720. Which, considering most of you guys are probably watching on your phone, I guess is plenty. So there we go. Hey, happy top of the morning to you. Happy top of the morning to you. It is your Yo Bro Show. It's Hump Day. Mike. Hey, Mike. What day is it? I love doing that to Michael Curtis. I can't even tell if he's on here or not. But anyway, Michael Curtis, dude, I love you. And that's for you. Let me see on this beautiful Wednesday Hump Day. Let me see who all. Let's do roll call real quick. Oh, there's Keith Clark, Michigan in the house. What's up, Sarah? Timmy Boyd. Wes is in the house. Good morning. There's Keith again. There's Fred Marshall, Pastor Fred. Jim Clark Boy's in the house. There's Marcus. Marcus, look, I'm rocking my old school PBR, baby. I'm rocking my 8-second Heroes hat that John Sahegan gave me. Terry Lee, yo-ho, good morning. Hi, Marlena. Hey, Joe Linda. Southern Mississippi. Uh-oh. Yep, it's cold down there, I heard. Hey, Miss Lynn, this is just for you because I haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, I didn't slurp. Anyway. Hey, what's up, Rhonda? Good morning. Yeah, there's Michael Curtis. Michael Curtis, good morning, sir. And, yeah, what day is it? It's Hump Day. Absolutely. I just realized, now, if you're watching on your phone, I don't know. Do you guys hear the smooth jazz music playing in the background? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering because I discovered something. It was probably last year around Christmas time, probably Christmas 2020. I discovered something really cool. And if you don't know about this, and of course I don't have my phone. Maybe I can find it here. Let's see here. That's not what I meant to do. Just went to go. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do that. Anyway, on YouTube. There's just no way for me to show. Oh, right on cue. The trash guys are here, and Jackson needs to go eat them. While I go let him out to eat the trash guys, I'm going to grab my phone. Hang on. I got to show you something. Come on. Go get him, buddy. And I know nobody's keeping count, but if you were keeping count, that's 5 times I've had to let that dog out this morning because he's been barking at something. He is making me nuts. Everything in this neighborhood sets him off. He barks all day, every day. Anyway. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hey, let's see who else is up. Oh, man, I'm behind. I think there's Julie. Hey, Julie, what's up? And Julie, you didn't annoy me yesterday. You just caught me off guard. I just wasn't ready to answer a question about interdenominational marriage. Which is what it kind of sounded like. Anyway, can I sing like Barry White? Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, okay, so if you guys can hear that music, of course, I just got up and forgot to turn it off. Go to YouTube, and I'm thinking what this is. There we go. I'm going to turn this on right here real quick. This is funny. I'm going to turn this on for you guys. This is awesome. So I found this thing. All right, let's see if I can make this work. All right, so I found this thing. I don't know if you can see, but see that? It looks like you're in a coffee shop someplace, and there's 8 million different versions of this, okay? It looks like you're in a coffee shop someplace, and it's live. There's sometimes, like the one I'm watching right now, there's like a fire in the fireplace over in the corner. It's snowing outside the windows, and it's just smooth jazz. It basically is like a little virtual coffee house. There are hundreds of these things. Go to YouTube and just search coffee house ambience, or if you're French, ambiance. It is the coolest thing. I discovered this at Christmas time a couple years ago because they even have Christmas ones that play Christmas music, but it's like you're sitting in a coffee house and just kind of chilling out. And I run this all day in the background while I'm working, and it's so... And I started off this morning. I woke up and I turned it on, and so like right now the one, this one's okay. The one I'm looking at, there's snow outside the window, and it's kind of like a combination bookstore, coffee house. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Listen, how can you not have a good day with that playing in the background all day? No matter how upset customers get and things like that, you just got, hey man, I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee in my coffee house, looking out the window. Yep. Transports me millions of miles away from the tiny house at Rock in this little neighborhood, and dogs barking and garbage men and all that. There you go. There's my... what just happened? That's my little shameless plug. There you go. Go find it on YouTube, and there are a bunch of different ones. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of different ones. Anyway, had to share because I forgot to turn it off. It's still running in the background, and I'm not getting up again to go turn that off. So anyway. Oh, Tim, put the link up there. There we go. Hey, Shelly, good morning. Good morning. Dude, Marcus, I do have the ability to do the green screen thing, and I could put myself in one of those coffee houses. It's actually easy to do, except one thing. For me to put a green screen up here, I did it one time. It takes up this whole room, and I can't. It's a pain to get up and down. So, someday when I get my dedicated studio like I had back in the old days at the Rock and Roll Farmhouse, I will have a green screen situation. But for right now, y'all just stuck with me in my office/dining room. Hey, I tried to gussy it up best that I could. I don't know if did anybody go back and watch the link that Fred put in there of some of the highlights of the first season of the Yo Bro Show from 2019 when Corey was on with me. You can see our original set. Anyway, it was crazy. It was fun. It was crazy. Couldn't quite do the same thing here because, as I said, this is my working environment and my dining room. So I kind of gussied the background up a little bit for you. Anyway, squirrel. Where's Michelle when I need her? Hi, Tammy. Sue is feeling better. Thank you for asking. Hey, Brandon. Good morning, brother. Good morning, man. So Sue's feeling better. She was able to get back out and do her mentoring yesterday. Sue is retired, and she is, I know you look at her and she's this sweet little English lady, and she looks like maybe the type of person you would think like to sit and watch her stories all day and just sip tea. But no, she's very involved in her little community church that's walking distance from her house, and she does a lot of things, mentoring, counseling, and things like that. So she was able to get out and start doing some of that again. So good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but do keep praying for Miss Sue. If you don't mind, keep praying for my dad. We're not quite sure what's going on with him. We think he might have a touch of the bronchitis. He did test negative for the Rona. But he's my dad's 80, almost 81. And so anytime he gets a bit of a sniffle or something like that, we're just on high alert. So keep my dad in your prayers. If you don't mind. Trying to think of where to start today. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up? Chris Wilburn in the house. Pastor Chris. And speaking of metal, there is Mick Blankenship. Yep, that's right. I'm rocking my Mick. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I worked out yesterday, so I think I'm, filling this thing out. Oh, yeah, brother. Yep, that's right. One day, and I'm swole. That's right. Anyway. Oh, this ain't that old. Come on, dude. Or, I think I just got this shirt from you last year. Surely. Anyway. Here's what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm not going to waste. I got 12 minutes left before your attention span is gone. And if you can hear the dog scratching, I apologize. It's much like the sound of fingernails on a chalkboard to me right now because I'm so mad at that dog because he does this all day, every day. But I'm going to ignore it and hope that he just goes to sleep out there on the front porch. Anyway, what I was going to tell you guys. Hey, so I did trash talk today, and I don't always do this, but I'm going to hitchhike on my trash talk this morning because we were talking yesterday about doing that, like setting your goals and doing the things that you want to do to get to where you want to be in life, and the things that, and I mentioned that, real early on, I got some spectacularly bad advice from somebody very, very close to me. Because I wanted to teach school, and I was told, you will never make any money or be able to live the kind of life you want to live doing that. And so very foolishly, because that's the kind of person I spent most of my life being, okay, whoosh, just took, I was too, my whole life I've been way too easy to take no for an answer and to take somebody's advice and run with it and not, anyway. So sideways to that, I want to make sure I make something clear to you guys. If you're not doing what it is that you feel like you're supposed to be doing, because I can tell you, I've said this before, I'm really good at my job, but I didn't think as a kid I'd grow up and be an account manager for a background screening company. I mean, I didn't even know what that was, right? It's not what I wanted to do, right? Okay, I think at first I wanted to be a policeman, then I wanted to be a superhero, then I wanted to be a comic book artist, which is really the one I wish I hadn't. I mean, I really wish I'd have taken drawing lessons or something, but I wanted to go that way. Then I wanted to be an actor. There's all these different things I wanted to do. So you may not be doing what it is that you want to do, but sometimes you got to do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. Now, I'm 53 years old, and I made you guys a pledge yesterday, and it went into my PowerPoint presentation. And I can't recommend that all of you do a PowerPoint presentation, but when you draw out your goals for the rest of your life, put it down, write it down, look at it. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in a cubicle, virtual or otherwise. I'm not. Okay. Love what I do. Love the company I work for. They are a wonderful means to an end right now, but this is not what I feel like God put me to do. Now, while you're doing anything you're doing, you got to give it hell. You've got to give it all you got. And this is something that I teach my kids. And I'm only telling you guys this because over the last year, I'm sure I shared with you guys went through me getting divorced and laid off in that order. And I was out of work for about 5 months. Then I got a job. That didn't work out. Got another job. That didn't work out. And then I found this job. So I've done it. But I can tell you, last year when I was in the middle of sort of job number 2, and I am not going to lie, it was not a good fit. It really was not a good fit, and it was my bad. My bad. Still, you gotta give it all you got, even if it's not right where you're supposed to be. It's not what I showed up every day and I gave it all I got. Why? That's actually biblical. It's somebody help me out, Pastor Chris. Somebody help me out. Paul says anything you do to the glory of God, because God put that skill in you. Somebody thought you had that skill. You got to get it. You got to get after it. So I want to make sure that I was clear yesterday. Don't quit your job and go start chasing your dream, because then you got a whole nother. One of my favorite nonfiction authors is Jon Acuff, and he wrote a job called Quitter. Wrote a book called Quitter, and it's about how to plan for your next step while doing the job you're at. If you don't know who Jon Acuff is, I will actually, I'll type it in the chat. I'll give you a link to his website. He's got several different very, very cool books. But one of my favorite things he said is that, listen, if you quit your job and then you just go start chasing your dream without really, having it set up. I mean, it sounds great, but then you're really putting yourself in a hole you'll never get out of, and you'll hate what you're supposed to love doing because you weren't ready for it. Anyway, long story. In fact, what's funny is there's a little video he does where he does this all the time. I think I picked this up from him. Here's where you are. Here's where you want to be. So I think I picked that up from him. Anyway, wherever you're at, give it all you got. Give it all you got, but keep your eye on the door. Keep your eye on the door. Keep your eye on what it is you're supposed to be doing. And in some cases, we all have to be ready for the fact that you may not be able to do that thing for a while. You don't know exactly. You just don't know. So keep an eye on the door, but don't start stepping through it. Okay, there you go. That's my sort of words of wisdom for the day. Secondary to that is, just remember, when you have a bad day, no matter what it is that's going on in your world, when you're having a bad day, remember, it's what you do. It's not who you are. It's a job. It's a means to an end. It should not define you. I think the only people whose job is truly them is maybe politicians, because what you think and what you are character-wise is part of your job. I mean, I don't know. I would even argue that some of them are not, some of them are putting up a facade. There you go. There we go. Keith Clark, I wanted to be a rock star too, dude. I really think that one I at least chased. That one is that I at least chased. Y'all are putting all kinds of great things in the chat here, and I know I've missed a lot of it. I like it, Brandon. Start small and get big. There you go. That's it, man. That's a really good way to put it. Hey, yeah, I think I'm all out of philosophizing. That's it. That's all the philosophizing I've got for you for the day. Hey, let me do some pimping real quick. So Mick has got a new single that's coming out. He covered Michael Jackson's "They Don't Care About Us," and I'm not gonna lie. Mick, can I tell him? I got to hear like a demo of it when he came to visit me last year. Very cool. Very cool. So it'll be out soon. You can actually pre-save it. Mick, put the link up here where people can pre-save it on their Spotify. Or better yet, once it pops out on Spotify, run over to iTunes or mickblankenship.com and actually buy the track. That would be wonderful. But yeah, Mick has got it going on, y'all. And I'm not just saying that because the brother wrote my theme music, and I'm not because I'm pimping his stuff today. He's a good brother. He's a good dude, and his music is like, I will tell you, if listening to Mick, there you go, Mick. If Mick Blankenship music doesn't get your heart pumping, then you must be dead. Hey, Lisa, what's up? And I'm sorry if I've missed anybody else who's popped in here, man. This is scroll on this new streaming thing. This stuff scrolls by really, really fast. So let's see. I got that. Oh, quick little update. I'm going to skip to the pimping part because I'm going to skip to the pimping part for me. If you haven't already, and if you're new and you're 17 minutes into this and you're wondering what in the world is going on, this is kind of what it's like, but it's not always what it's been like. It's not what it's always going to be like. We're in the beginning stages of the grand relaunch of the Yo Bro Show. It started with the new updated. Where is there? New logo. Started with a new logo, new streaming service. Hopefully things have been not glitchy today. But a new format. So Thursdays are always with Miss Sue. She hops on from Cambridge, England. Fridays are with Bad Rob as we do Red Fridays where we remember everybody deployed. But Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, we're going to have a smattering of folks start to join us based upon some of the folks that you guys suggested. So if you don't mind, like the page, share the page, subscribe on YouTube. If you are so inclined, I would love to have you become one of my patrons on patreon.com. For $5 a month, you can help keep the mission going. You may have to help contribute to a new computer because I just noticed that, as I said, no glitching. It's been glitching a little bit. Apparently I'm killing my computer. I'm asking it to do a lot. The little gerbils in there in my processor can't run fast enough. Anyway, but if you want to be part of the mission, patreon.com/tinyhouseofrock. Price of a high dollar cup of coffee once a month keeps this on the air and the other things that are coming, such as merchandise and things like that. To that end, you guys gave me some suggestions of people you'd like to have hop on the show. Mick, of course, is one of them. I'm pretty sure I could probably talk Mick into hopping on. I'm just guessing. I'm not putting you on the spot, bro, but he's been on before. Ryan, my musical boss, Ryan Weaver, we'll have him on. But I've got some other folks on here that I think might have some interesting, and there may be some days when we have somebody on and I may run past 22 minutes because some of the people that I've talked to and have agreed to hop on and talk may want to talk a little longer, but nobody's coming on here if they haven't got something to say. I've got some folks with some really good and inspiring stories to share with you guys. So in the whole interest of the mission, which is encouraging, positive, giving everybody just a little extra pep in their step, that's part of the mission. Showing people that loving God does not mean that you have to be a fuddy-duddy, uptight, church lady type of person. So there we go. That's what the mission is. If y'all want to join, join in. Oh, and Timmy Boyd, yes. And we have some Yo Broers who like to hop on from time to time. And Tim is always a good time. There you go. Excuse me. So look for Tim Boyd sometime randomly throughout the week. You just never know. You never know what's going to happen with that brother right there. So there you go. That's what's going on at the Tiny House of Rock on this Wednesday hump day. Whatever's going on in your world, get after it today. You got this. And most importantly, be the bulb. Be somebody's bright spot today. No matter who you interact with, be somebody's bright spot. Speaking of bright spots, we once again had a technical difficulty and I couldn't get my video call with Corey done last night. There was some kind of a technical difficulty on their end. We're going to try again tomorrow night. So I will have a Corey live update for you soon. I'm not sure when, but I'm going to get it done for you. So I know some of you guys have been asking about Corey. So I don't know. I feel like I've been yelling at you for 20 minutes. Yeah, we started at 7:30. Yeah, 20 minutes I've been yelling at you. So I'm going to pray for you. Guys, pray for each other. I know there's a lot of things that I missed here, and like past couple of days, I haven't even really had a lunch break. I haven't been able to go back and look through and stream through the show like I normally do. So listen, grab somebody you don't know and pray for them. Right out of this batch of folks over here. I keep saying over here. It could be down here. Might be over there. Whatever. But grab somebody that you don't know and pray for them today. While I pray for all of you. Jolinda, you jumped the gun. I haven't prayed yet. You can't say, "Are we on yet?" until I say amen. Nice try, though. She's figured it out. She knows when I'm winding up for the prayer. There we go. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you so much for another chance for us to all come together, pump each other up, encourage one another, and get out into the world and shine your light. Lord, embolden us today. Those of us who need healing, Lord, healing. Those of us who are hoping for good results from medical things that are going on, that we've got personal things going on. Lord, you know that all of us have a certain amount of troubles in our life. You did not promise us a trouble-free life. You only promised us that you would not leave us, nor would you forsake us. So God, you know where people need. We need you. And Lord, embolden us to pray for somebody, pray for somebody other than ourselves in our immediate situation today. Lord, encourage us to pray for somebody we don't even know. Lord, I thank you so much for the power of prayer, and we know that prayer works. And we know that, Lord, you hear our prayers. So I thank you for the peace that you can and will pour out on all of us here if we ask earnestly for that peace. And Lord, I thank you for the spirit that you've blown into all of us as we sort of fan the flames of brotherhood and sisterhood out here today. Thank you for this time. Thank you for the technology. Thank you for wherever this message is going to go today. I trust, God, that you will use this to your world and your benefit, Lord. Ultimately, you are our great creator, our loving Father, and we thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, I said amen. Go. Tim, I think you jumped the gun. I don't know. I mean, let me see when I'm going to have to start looking to see. Gosh, man, I don't know. I think some of you guys are starting to say it as I'm winding up. All right. All right. I think I'm going to... Tim was on at 7:52, and then Julie at 7:53 with Keith, Marlena, Wes. Oh, Tim admitting he jumped the gun. All right. So Tim had it typed up and ready to hit. This morning's going to Julie, who also, I know I keep promising, at some point in time I'll explain what all this crap means if you haven't been around since the beginning. All right, Julie, you got the Are We Still On? Y'all pray for each other. Love for and love on one another out there. Everybody get out there and make it a great day. I'm hoping against hope that you guys get out there and have a great day. Make it a good day. Don't wait for it to be a good day. And I will catch you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
You keep me up all night to see the morning light. My heart's running wild. I never felt so alive. There's only so much time. The clock won't unwind. Holding on so tight. Don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I know if you come with me, we can fly all night on these wheels like wings. Turn the radio up and together we'll sing. Oh, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. You keep me up all night to see the morning light. My heart's running wild. I never felt so alive. There's only so much time. The clock won't unwind. Holding on so tight. Don't